The rain had been falling for hours. Cold drops slid down the kitchen window as Clara sat motionless in the dim glow of a dying lamp. The house felt empty now, not just quiet, empty. The kind of emptiness that settles deep inside the chest after too many disappointments, too many losses, too many nights spent wondering if life will ever feel warm again. The bills on the table blurred before her tired eyes. She'd lost her job 3 months earlier. Her closest friendships had faded. And somewhere along the way, she had stopped recognizing herself. Even her reflection felt like a stranger. She wrapped trembling hands around a mug of tea that had long since gone cold. Then softly, almost in anger, she whispered, "What is there to be grateful for?" And as if the universe itself answered her question, the power went out. Darkness swallowed the room instantly. Clara froze. No television, no phone charger, no noise, only silence. Heavy, aching silence. She searched through a drawer until she found an old candle covered in dust. When the tiny flame finally flickered to life, the room transformed. Not brightly, but gently. Soft golden light danced across the walls, while rain tapped steadily against the windows like a quiet lullaby. And for the first time in what felt like forever, Clara stopped running from herself. She noticed the warmth of the blanket around her shoulders, the scent of the chamomile still lingering in the air from her tea, the steady rhythm of her own breathing, the rain feeding the earth outside, tiny things, ordinary things. But suddenly, they didn't feel ordinary at all. That night, sitting alone in candlelight, Clara cried harder than she had in years. Not because life was cruel, although honestly, it felt like it sometimes, but because she realized how long it had been since she truly saw her life. Really saw her life. The next morning, she found an old notebook. Its pages were yellowed with time. On the first page, she wrote, "Today I am grateful for this quiet morning." It felt meaningless, too small to matter. But the next day, she wrote another. "I'm grateful for the warm tea." Then another. "I'm grateful that the sun still rises after dark nights." Days became weeks, and slowly, almost invisibly, something inside Clara began to shift. Her mind no longer searched only for what was broken. It started searching for beauty, for light, for reasons to stay hopeful. She noticed flowers growing through cracks in the sidewalk, birdsong outside her window at dawn, the kindness in a stranger holding open a door. And the more gratitude she practiced, the more alive she became. Her laughter returned first, softly at first, then fully. Her shoulders no longer carried the same heaviness. She began walking with her face turned toward the sun instead of turned toward the ground. And somehow, life began responding. An old friend called unexpectedly. A neighbor invited her to dinner. A new opportunity arrived when she least expected it. But the greatest miracle was not what came into her life. It was what gratitude removed from it. The bitterness, the hopelessness, the constant feeling of lack. Because gratitude is not denying pain, it's understanding that even within pain, beauty still exists. Gratitude does not wait for life to become perfect. It teaches the heart to find sacredness in imperfect moments. And sometimes the smallest act of gratitude becomes the first step toward healing an entire life. So tonight, when the world grows quiet, pause for a moment, place your hand over your heart, and think of 3 things, no matter how small, that still bring light into your life. A warm bed, a deep breath, someone who loves you, the sound of rain, the chance to begin again tomorrow. Because gratitude is more than a feeling, it's a doorway, a shift in energy, a quiet form of magic that transforms the way we experience the world. And one day, you may look back and realize the moment you started being grateful was the moment your life truly began to change.